Well, what's the crack? My name's Kino Tool, I'm 17 from Mayo, and I've got albinism, and I'm here to talk about it, I suppose. It's been hard, to get, not to get used to now, but just to adapt to, see, a lot of things that I find difficult, other people would find easy, and I suppose that's disability for you. Yeah, I try and accommodate things as best I can. Albinism and how it kind of, how you kind of look weird. Well, that's the best way I can describe it anyway. Not that I really feel that way, but Uh, yeah, it's definitely It definitely sticks out more than other disabilities. Well, other visual disabilities anyway. Uh, given the lack of pigment, pale skin, almost bleach blonde hair. It definitely you'd have a few people looking at you anyway. But thank God I'm blessed with not being able to see them a lot of the time, I suppose. Some silver lining that is. Yeah, you will get people looking at you almost every day. Probably is every day, and I just don't really notice anymore. Especially not now since I'm not going outside with all this quarantine crack. Especially children, young children, they will gawk at you. It's actually quite funny now. Cute more than anything, because they don't know what the hell is going on. But I don't think it ever really affected me now. But as I say again, everyone is different. You do get used to it. It's not really an issue for me anymore. Sometimes I get questions, and I'm always happy to answer, because the more awareness that is spread, the more funding we get and more understanding around this issue, which will eventually lead to more accommodation and that, which is a definite plus. See, I think the advantage we have here is that that's kind of the style. Everyone's down there to look quirky, I suppose. So if you want, you do have an old blank canvas there. Stick some food colored in your conditioner, and away you go. It does get some looks, and I think that can be kind of affecting sometimes. But you just have to see it as it's not really. It's more so people are looking at you out of ignorance rather than malice. It's not that they don't like you; they're just intrigued as to, you know, what you are. I suppose that's about it. Thanks for listening. This was a bit of crack now, and if it helped you at all, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, stay safe. Take it easy.